America? Welcome into another episode of the ABR Roadshow. I'm Ashley, your host that's going coast to coast. And today we're in Melrose, Montana at the Hitchin Post Restaurant and Saloon. We're gonna throw Ken up here on this wagon, try some delicious food. Woo! And I can't wait for you to see the desserts. Let's go check it out. All right, Ken, you're running this place, but today you're back in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm back in the kitchen, right.
What do we got here?
Yeah, so this is our prime rib stroganoff, and this is a collaboration between our general manager and our original founder of this restaurant. And our prime rib is one of our specialties, and you know, we've been recognized last 2 years in a row of having the best prime rib in the state of Montana. Number 4 out of all the other restaurants that's been featured. And most recently, last year, we were rated through the Bozeman restaurant, which is a pretty high class of restaurant, so we're pretty proud of that. Jim takes that prime rib and he comes up with this specialty dish, which is absolutely spectacular. And I don't know if you could tell, but infused into this dish is little pieces of pickle.
I see the pickle.
Which really challenges your taste buds. It's almost like a palate cleanser, and then it gives you another robust hit of that wonderful prime rib.
But what about the sauce?
Well, the sauce is something that's a secret. I gotta tell you, Jim, our chef, has really put a lot of focus on this. It's got a little tang to it.
Okay.
And you'll see, it's spectacular. But I can't share it with you. Like I said, there are 13 different marinations or ingredients into our marination of the prime. I can't share those with you as well.
All right, we brought in like the OG Deb here.
Yes.
To witness
Is that the old girl?
No, that's not the old girl. Your original.
The godmother of our restaurant right here.
Right there. And I'm going in for
all
a bite.
her specialties. And I gotta tell you, like I said, it's a collaboration between Deb and Jim, our chef, and it is spectacular. It's our Tuesday chef special.
Let me try to, I'm a mess here. Here we go. Whoa.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Put a little of that pickle in there.
Are you kidding me right now? Oh my goodness, am I wearing it? Mmm. It is juicy, tender.
Yeah.
I taste a little bit of that tanginess. Okay, so now with the pickle, to almost like cleanse my palate.
Yeah, right.
To go in for that next bite. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going in for another bite. I know we got a couple other dishes to try.
Yeah, right.
So I'll see you out in the dining room, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Enjoy. So the Hitchin Post Restaurant was founded 25 years ago in 2000 and opened in April 1st of 2000. So it's been a very strong staple of the community. And there were 3 ranchers that partnered, 2 of the Carpenter brothers, which was Dale and Miles, and the Kearns family. And they purchased this restaurant with 3 tractors as a down payment to get it started. And we have been coming here for years. We ended up buying the Sportsman Lodge, which is next door. And Deb was the general manager. The other 2 partners were kind of silent. And after 22 years at the time, she decided to retire. So we decided in the spring of 23 to purchase the Hitchin Post Restaurant. And it's been a wonderful experience ever since. And the wagon I'm sitting in is the Carpenter wagon. And it's Dale's wagon, who had passed recently. He was an amazing man. The Carpenters were amazing families, and they actually have the 2 adjoining ranches on each side of the restaurant. Dale's great-great-grandfather rode this wagon in the late 1800s from Maine over here to settle their ranch, which they still own. You know, Dale always, he was such a great guy to me, very kind, and I have a lot of wagons on my property that he has gifted me. And he said, Ken, when you buy this restaurant, I want this wagon to be in the front. I just never took him serious because it has such a sentimental value. And I said, well, listen, I said, this is your family's wagon. I would love for it to be displayed here, but under one condition. I want to do a memorial plaque, which you see in the front, which pretty much talks about the Carpenter family and their great-great-grandfather that came over. And so I'll be forever indebted to the Carpenters for allowing me to display this wagon and to remember their great family that came so far to settle the ranch, which is, I think they're now 4th generation ranchers. So a community, you know, it's a neat little village. I think the population is 78. We're more of a destination for vacations. And it's just, everybody here is just very, very family oriented. They've taken a really good liking to us, and anytime that we've ever needed anything, they've stepped up. So most of our guests that come here are traveling. We have people from all over the country. all over the world. We have guests that, come here from Asia, from Australia, from Switzerland. There's just so many places.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky. Yeah, West Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Bonnie, my wife, and I have always been very passionate about community involvement, and we've tried to volunteer in many things. I'm a part of the Chamber of Commerce in Butte, the executive board for the Chamber of Commerce, and we are participating in many other community outreaches, trying to bring awareness to mental and emotional health in the community. And we're trying to sponsor a program that will help provide mental support 7/24. So we're in the process of trying to raise awareness and money for that, from support of who do you call if you have a crisis, or if you're concerned about your own well-being. And Montana, and especially the Butte area, Silver County, has been something that's a passion of ours. So we're just trying to bring awareness to that. And we feel very honored to be recognized. And I know a lot of the community recognized us and gave us a shout out there that we should be featured. So we take this as a great honor.
Ken, they have cooked up quite the spread for us today. What do we have here? What is this?
So that's one of our featured pork shanks. We have two features with a pork shank. We have a brown gravy, and this is a balsamic with Baby Ray's barbecue.
Oh, okay. The presentation is beautiful, by the way. Don't let my drink.
And that's twice baked mashed potatoes that we make everything scratch, that it is nestled upon. And that pork shank, we marinate it in balsamic. We let it set for a few hours, and then we slow cook. We rub it with Baby Ray's, we slow cook it, and then we put a liquid Baby Ray's on top of it. It'll actually fall off the bone.
Okay, yeah, we'll go in for a bite here.
Yeah.
And then it's like on like a cloud of these mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, wow. I want some of these mashed potatoes.
A lot of flavor, right?
A lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Wow. Like melt in your mouth.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite dishes. We offer that same presentation in a brown gravy, which is also very good. It just depends on the mood that you're in, but it's hard to beat that. It's got a lot of stages to the flavor. The balsamic hits you first, and then a little bit later, that Baby Ray's catches up with you.
And I immediately want another bite.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Woo.
Yep.
So good. We are going for this big guy. Talk to me about
this is our featured famous prime rib, almost famous.
Almost famous.
Like I said earlier, we've had, I didn't even know that we were in a running, but we've been nominated across social media so many times that the last 2 years we were featured for having one of the top prime rib dishes in the state of Montana. And we're pretty proud of that. We've been, they take us in consideration against all the big cities. And last year they did the contest out of Bozeman, which featured all of the restaurants across Montana, and we were ranked 4th out of all of them. So we're pretty proud. Yeah, thank you. We put a lot of effort into our prime rib.
So we'll go in for a bite here. And then you gave me a little warning that this has some kick to it.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Now, so should I use it?
Well, it depends. I mean,
I like a little kick.
Hot. It's very hot.
Yeah, there's a little.
Okay. Good luck.
Wood is hot. Just that little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty raw. You like it? It's juicy, isn't it? Not dry. We take extra length to make sure our prime rib is not dry. And that's when I talked earlier about the infusion process. We take about 45 minutes to prepare the prime rib before we even massage it down with our dry rub. We infuse it with our au jus that we have a special recipe for, and then we baste it in that kind of a little, set it into a bed of it. And then we use to rub it down with it so it holds our dry rub, which is made up of 7 dry spices.
Wow.
And we slow cook it, yeah.
You guys have perfected it. Now, before we're gonna have I hear we have some desserts that are coming to this table.
Yes.
But before we get there, the person that's gonna be delivering the dessert, one of your staff.
Oh, absolutely. Our shooting star, JB. Come over here, JB.
JB.
He is a crowd favorite. Yeah.
JB, grab a piece of cake before you get over here.
Give us what you like the best, yes.
Woo!
So, we have a phenomenal dessert specialist.
Okay.
Callie Icorn makes all of our desserts
Thank you.
on site. Cakes, cheesecakes, and it is spectacular. Every day made fresh.
Okay, I've got to say, I have done multiple interviews at restaurants, okay, right? We travel, it's like what we do. This service that we just received of him removing the plate and bringing desserts.
Seamless, perfection.
That's a first for me. And look at the display here.
I've been asked a few times what our key to success is, and first it starts with a good foundation. I can't say enough about what Deb Kearns and her family has done to help give us the bones for success. And then we've just been really diligent about a couple of things, and that is quality. Quality in the ingredients that we buy. We don't buy anything cheap. You know, we spend extra money on locally raised beef, locally butchered. We buy all of our produce locally. We get, we try to do as much business as we can in the state of Montana. And our employees are the same way. We're very diligent on making sure we hire the very best, friendly, courteous, that have the serve mentality, and that's the type of leadership that I've kind of fostered as a servant leader, and we expect our employees to be the same, and JB is a perfect example of that. Danny Rhodes, which is our assistant manager, is another perfect example of it. And you know, I could sit here and list every one of our employees, and that's one thing they wouldn't be part of our family if they weren't that type of quality. And we treat them like family, and they treat us like family. So, and they treat our guests like family, because a lot of them are. You met Dave and Arnie that are here at least 2 to 3 times a day. They've never missed a day unless we have been closed for a holiday. You know, we're in a town of 70 people, so we're right between Butte and Dillon, and so all of our guests travel here. They come here, they travel, 35, 40 minutes, sometimes even further.
Yeah.
And so we don't have the luxury of making a mistake. They come here, they expect great service, and they expect quality food and good portions. And we made a conscious decision when we bought this restaurant that that's exactly what we're going to do.
I love it. Well, as soon as we walked in the door, smiling faces, everybody, what can I get you to drink? What can I feed you? And I'm like, oh, we have a lot to eat here, but I appreciate you. So the goal that you were going for, you are achieving.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. We're very proud of it. And it's kind of an art. I mean, it's become a passion now. It's kind of an art. I love seeing the new creations, and we do contests with our chefs to find the best dish, and we open it up to the public to test the dishes.
Oh, fun, yeah.
And we had a marsala sauce that we did that with, and we had all of our patrons come in. There was like 30 of them, and we gave them free food and say, you pick the best recipe, and that's what we're going to feature on the menu. And a lot of our recipes our staff has created, and we feature it on the menu.
You give them that creative freedom.
Give them that creative freedom, we give them that credibility.
And I'm going to go ahead and dive into this. Because
the challenge is, can you stop with one bite? That's the challenge.
That is.
I will buy you a drink if you can stop with one bite.
Deal. Well, now I'm gonna drink that. All right, so I have a cookies and cream cake here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Now, while I shove this into my face, is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, just we feel very honored for the nomination, and we're very thankful for the people that travel to us. And the restaurant business is very difficult. There's a lot of moving parts. You're dealing with a very perishable item. And there's times that we have not been on our game as anybody, but we make it right. We care about our people, we care about our guests, and we take it very personal. So we strive to be the best that we can. And
you guys keep everybody fed.
Yeah, absolutely. Portions are huge.
Yeah, they are. You can learn more at americasbestrestaurants.com. I'm gonna try to only eat one bite.
She won't do it.
I'll see you guys on the red.